What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like, subscribe as you come into the channel, check out the content. And with that being said, I wanna speak on the Los Angeles Clippers. I think the Clippers are looking pretty good so far this season without their superstar Kawhi Leonard. And a big part of the reason, a big part of why they're looking so good is because of the defense, right? Now the Clippers are playing. They have some very good defensive parts in there. You know, they got a lot of length. They got some youth in there, and the Clippers are really just looking good. Like I said, even without Kawhi Leonard, who is known to be a defensive ball player, they're looking good. And so now, if they can keep this up until Kawhi Leonard gets back, then I think the Clippers will be in good shape. Also, James Harden is looking pretty good. And James Harden, I think the fact that Kawhi Leonard is not playing right now, Paul George is not there, and a lot of the offense is going to run through James Harden, you know, and James Harden, this is what he is, this is where he excelled. If you remember when James Harden played with the Houston Rockets, everything ran through him, and he was able to have a lot of success during during the regular season. He was able to have a lot of success. Where he ran into problems is once he get into the playoffs, I think either from fatigue or just he's seeing tougher defense. That's where he seems to struggle at. And I think it's more so from fatigue because that's a long season. You playing 80 something games, and then when you get to the playoffs, you're seeing tougher defense. So in most cases, everybody numbers drop, and James Harden is he's a ball dominant ball player, and so by the time the playoffs get here, he's winded. So if the Clippers can work it out to where as though Kawhi Leonard come back, before the playoffs, and he's able to get hit into his rhythm and take some of that scoring load off of James Harden, who knows? The Clippers may have, they may have a chance to make a run at going deep into the playoffs. I don't think that they'll be able to go deep into the playoffs with just James Harden being their number one offensive threat. Because, like I said, he's been down this road plenty of times, and he has shown that he is not, he's not been able to get over the hump. So hopefully Kawhi Leonard will come back and he'll be able to help the Clippers. But for right now, the Clippers are really looking good. They got a lot of young pieces over there, and these guys are very athletic, and they're playing great team defense. I think, and another part of the reason why they're playing great team defense is Jeff Van Gundy is on the staff over there, and defense is what Jeff Van Gundy really specializes in. That's what that's what he's known for, being a defensive minded coach. So when you got Van Gundy over there, and then you got a whole bunch of young guys who are willing to work hard on defense, and Van Gundy is really probably showing them how to play great team defense, then this is what you're going to get. So if they can keep this up, I think the Clippers will probably be one of the more surprising teams in the West. Now, I'm not saying that they'll be like top 5 or something like that, but maybe they'll get into the playoffs. They'll probably be able to sneak in there. And if Kawhi comes back healthy and can be effective, he'll be able to help his team. I think what they want to do, like I said, is just stay relevant as long as they can without Kawhi. Allow Kawhi to get healthy, and when he come back, because when Kawhi is healthy, by him being so efficient, especially on offense, he'll be a big asset to the team. because on defense, if they have already established their defensive presence and a defensive style, then they won't have to, Kawhi won't have to take on so much of a load defensively, and then he can focus on the offensive end of the court, and then that'll be by him being fresh, and then hopefully he'll be healthier. Maybe that'll work out for the Clippers. So yeah, that's my take on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. With that being said, also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the start that the Clippers have gotten off to. Do you think this is just fool's gold, or do you think this is something legitimate that the Clippers can turn into a playoff run, late in the season, or a playoff run? And with that being said, I'll check you all out, and I'll see you next video. Peace.